Welcome to another War Machine Battle Report. Lots of these coming out because it's so fun to play.
Really is.
Hi, JP.
Hi, Dan.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
That's fantastic. So we're gonna. So my epic. I always have a terrible time killing Menoth. They're like my nemesis.
We like to deny.
Yes.
Deny.
Very much. It's like everyone has like their, like a lot of people have trouble with Scorn or something. It's just like, you know, there's that one faction that you have that little brain lock against. It's Menoth. So let's see if I can do it. Well, I kind of brought a nasty list myself.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to win, but we'll see.
Oh, well, it's not that bad. It's not that
big giant
bad.
piece I gotta look out for.
Yeah, I don't even know what some of these guys do on your side. So we'll take a look at them. We'll see those armies, and we're playing. So it's 50 points, and we're gonna play. What's this scenario called?
Is this incursion?
Incursion, with the ones that disappear. So wish us luck. Anything you'd like to say?
Beard versus mustache.
And here's your 50 points of Menoth, the mustache team. And we have P. Severus, and we also have Vilmon, the character paladin. And then we have an actual paladin, Order of the Wall. We have Rupert, the Vassal, the Hierophant. Very, uncommon things to see in Menoth. Never see it in the book. The book's tricky, and for those of you who don't know, you can never do more than 1 damage to it, no matter how hard you hit it. So you have to hit it a lot. And the Hierophant can heal. Then we have a full unit of the Choir, a full unit of Bastions, full unit of Temple Guard, plus their UA. We have some racks in the back there to grab extra focus and blow themselves up. We have the Blessing of Vengeance. That's where the character jacks in Menoth seem like spelled. Then we have a Reckoner and a Vanquisher. So that'll top off the 50 points of Menoth, a very formidable army. Let's move on to the Cygnar. We have Darius, and he's accompanied by the best jack, Stormwall, and Hammersmith. Hammersmith actually works quite well with him, as you'll hopefully see. And we got Ion and Holt, Lancer, Minius, Sword Knights, and Reinhold. And moving over here, we got our little hive text. We got Journeyman, Squire, and Arcane Tempest Gun Mages with UA. Some more magical attacks in there. So this is our deployments, and our mission is Incursion. So we got those 3 objective markers, also made by Greenleaf Terrain. Our buddy Adam, a little local here, who's also working on the gaming board for Dark Potential. And one of the objectives has a Cygnar shield on it, so I called out that it's gonna disappear first, just because that's how bad my luck is. But we'll have to see. So the Sword Knights are running up into the forest, and then Journeyman goes, casts Arcane Shield on the Lancer to buff his armor up to a very hefty 21, and then he is able to charge the racks because it's bigger, so he can see through. So he charges, or she charges, the Journeyman, and fails, but able to get up a bit further. The Lancer then runs up his full distance. The half-jacks run up, doing their little thing. And the Stormclad also runs up, basic turn 1 stuff. And then Darius walks up and casts Fortify on top of the Hammersmith to make him immune to pushes and slams and give him a few extra armor. And then Reinhold and the Squire run up behind, and then the Arcane Tempest Gun Mages run all the way up so they can be able to shoot and go backwards or whatever, have some flexibility. And then Ion and Holt cross over, run sideways to be able to be somewhat safe behind Stormwall. Turn 1 Menoth, the Choir goes first. I really like how he had it positioned here, so I got like 2 tiers. And so the first tier walks up, and so be able to easily be in range once the jacks all run. And so they do the safe passage, so immune to anything but spells and ranged magical attacks. And of course melee attacks, but it's impossible for that to happen. The Vassal gives evasion onto the Blessing, and then he runs up, and so if anything misses him, he's able to move, or anything hits him, he's able to move. And then the Vilmon moves up and uses Stone and Mortar, give him tons of armor. And his jacks, both of his other jacks, run up as far as they can. So he gets stuck in between those Choir. Just barely not enough. Rupert goes and he plays Dirge of Mists. And so then he advances up around the side of the wall. And the Temple Flame Guard then advance, and they make a full run advance. Full run move. all the way up. And then the bastions move up right behind the wall, keep him very, very safe. And then Severus goes. He then casts, or no, he walks up first, and then he casts Defender's Ward on the Flame Guard to make him crazy. Oh yeah, and the Flame Guard also use their mini feat that gives them tons of armor. And I think defense and everything. So they're actually almost impervious right now. And then he also casts the Eye of Menoth, and then the book walks up, makes everyone immune to knockdown, and the other paladin walks up and uses impervious wall on himself. The one choir actually is just out of command range, so he does fail command and he won't be able to activate next turn. But end of turn 1, it was the one with the Cygnar shield. Figures. But stay tuned for part 2 where our armies were going to clash.